Good day, guys. Welcome back to another edition of the Learning Investor. We don't know everything, but we're learning. This week, we're looking at our investment strategies and how things have changed, and then I've got an emphasis on Bitcoin. So, how did your investment strategies? How did your investments do last week? What was your total net growth this past week, and what was your favorite investment this week? As always, anything that I say is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Only invest what you're willing to use, risk capital only. This is just a report of what's happened with my investments, what I'm doing going forward. This is what my portfolio currently looks at, the percentages as a pie chart. Most of the stuff is in Bitcoin, although some things are growing alongside. Right here you can see almost 64% Bitcoin, and then 12% stable coins, and then Atlas Earth, DeFi and other things below that. And then with every paycheck, this is the percentage of my DCA that goes to different places. Currently growing my BTCI faster than my Bitcoin. I want it to catch up, and it's more for income based, where Bitcoin's more for growth. And then I'm also investing heavily in the DeFi CDs. So their income as well. So this week, what happened to me? What happened to my investments this past week? In the middle of still saving for Atlas bucks to get 276 parcels. The Bitcoin price was down for the week, so I converted 5% of my stable coins on the base chain, the Sol chain, to Bitcoin to DCA a little bit more by the dip. I reached my YouTube views goals. Now I have 6 videos published on my channel. And I gained another subscriber there as well. I got paid my first dividends from BTCI for the year, and then they got reinvested back and bought more BTCI shares. So the more shares I have, the more dividends I get, and kind of a little flywheel there. The Bitcoin price fell almost 7%, triggering several buy limit orders, letting me buy more Bitcoin. And now, because of that, I'm less than $200 from reaching my next Bitcoin goal. The DeFi token fell 16%, which is fine, because I'll be getting more tokens from the CD dividends, which should start coming next week. So we're looking forward to that. Total combined net growth for the week was minus $326, which is not bad considering. This article is on my Medium page, which is linked in the description of this video. And so you can go down and look at the ranks of different things, which ones had the highest net growth, which ones had the lowest net growth. This week, we're looking at Bitcoin. This week's emphasis is Bitcoin. So how is my Bitcoin doing? How am I investing into Bitcoin? And what excites me the most about my Bitcoin? So currently, I have 1.21 Bitcoin. Actually, let's see here. I might have a little bit more than that. Actually, 1.2 Bitcoin. 1.1222 Bitcoin, actually. So I got it on 5 different blockchains plus Coinbase and long-term storage. 77% is in long-term storage. So I don't touch it and just buy it and hold it there. The rest of it I play with. Only 4% is on Coinbase. And then the rest of it is on the thsi, Solana, the Base, and the BNB chain. Current goal is to have 0.125 Bitcoin combined, and so I only have a little bit left to get to that goal. And then my next goal after that, I'll reassess and see what I want to reach for next after that. How am I investing into Bitcoin? And so I put a certain amount of my paycheck DCA into Bitcoin, and you can look back here at this article and see the DCA right there. So the amount that I DCA and invest into my investments, 30% of that is going into Bitcoin combined across all the different chains. I also invest in several different limit orders. I have a limit order strategy that I do every week. So when the Bitcoin price goes down, which it seems to be doing today, as a matter of fact, when it goes down, then it buys me more Bitcoin. So it's kind of like getting it for free or paying for it ahead of time, things like that. And I've recently started using the Gemini card to get cash back in Bitcoin. And it's like getting Bitcoin for free. So that's pretty cool. Right now with Bitcoin, what I'm enjoying is its volatility. A lot of people are scared about its volatility, but as it goes up and down, as it goes up, I can sell a little bit, convert it to cash, make a buy limit order, and then when it goes down, the limit order buys back in, getting me more and more Bitcoin. It has a history of growing between 20 and 50% per year, with a few down years scattered in between there. And then my new Gemini card, it pays me cash back instantly in Bitcoin. I got a link to it in the description as well if you want to get that for yourself. So I've been testing it out this weekend in New Orleans, and it's doing very, very good. And so here is the Bitcoin price right now. As you can see, it is going down. I only have a little bit of my Bitcoin on Coinbase. But if it hits 85,000, there's going to be at least 2 limit orders that I know of that will buy some more. And so if you can look at the weekly is down 7% for the week. It's kind of been a little flat here recently, but today is actually going down a little bit. So anyways, how is your investing doing? What are you doing this next week to improve your returns? If you like what I'm doing, subscribe, hit that notification bell, get more videos. Let me know what you think about this one. So talk to y'all next week. God bless.